Folks, here we are at the London Bridge. There you go. Whoops. Lorry, yes. So there you go. The London Bridge. We've got some shops to see. All the little party boats here. It was a beautiful drive down here. There are a lot of water views, there are a lot of mountain views, or I should say up here. Beautiful drive up here. There are a lot of people dispersed camping. I'm surprised at that. And all the dispersed campers. I mean, there are thousands of people down in Quartzsite. So look here along here. There's have these memorials. It's pretty cool. But yeah. So I'm wondering, because there are thousands of people down in Quartzsite. I saw several hundred, well, at least 200 or 300 on the way up here, if not more. Some of them are in groups. Some of them are, some of them are by themselves. $1 million RVs and people in vans, like myself. Check this out. This is, I guess people have donated to this. There's a whole family down here somewhere. I hadn't passed it already. But anyway, so I'm wondering the popularity of it. I'm wondering what the popularity of it. People are being forced to this, especially people in vans. People in vans, of course, people in $1 million RVs, they gotta have something going on. But there's a lot of people in vans and even in cars. And I gotta figure that a lot of them were kind of forced into this because of the cost of things these days, the cost of housing, cost of food. But I don't know. Maybe they just chose it for the freedom. I do find that a lot of the people I've talked to go back and forth to the same, like a lot of people in Quartzsite. They came down to Quartzsite every winter, and they were going back somewhere in the summer. There's one guy, he was only going a couple hours away. So here's the shops under the London Bridge. There's your English phone booth, just like merry old England. This is a beautiful area. I can see why people come to live here, retire here, or whatever. I'm wanting to look. Maybe when I get into a room tonight or whatever, I'm wanting to see what the housing cost is here. I bet it's kind of expensive. I've seen some beautiful places. So there's actually a guy fishing there. I'm looking for a restroom. Is that close? Oh, I think there's one up here. $7 margaritas. Fish and chips. Ooh, I love some fish and chips. But I'm going to wait until we get up here to where we're going. And let me see something. Maybe I need something really healthy. Like a big salad, big protein, something like that. I saw a powder in here somewhere. I bet it's up here. Just like merry old England. Huh. I get a slip in that one. Okay. We're going to end it here. And pick it back up a little bit further down the line. When we get to, where's the city we're going? Start to the around. Hello, Laughlin. We'll go to Laughlin. Check that out. Kind of running free right now for the next 3 days. I'd love to stand up there and take a picture. You know how pathway on the left. Okay, see you in a little bit. Oops. As you can see, part of our journey was on Route 66. And they're glad to say it. Hello, good people. It's a couple of days later, actually. Things haven't worked out the way I was hoping. We got up to Laughlin, and although it said they accepted pets on the website and all, and Expedia, they don't accept cats. And then the lady said she'd give me the discount, but I'd have to go through Expedia. She gave me a number. I called that number. I was on the line with the lady for about 20 minutes. Well, first, I had to go through this whole recording thing, which took a good while for me to finally speak to a real person. When I did, she said, well, to help me more, she gave me a number. She said, this is a special department that'll handle your refund. I called that number, and it went to a voice box that hadn't been set up yet. So I'm really down on Expedia for that. Although it did say there was no refund. The lady at the desk said I could get a refund. She said they would approve it. So I don't know. I'm really down about that. So I was checking. There's nothing in Laughlin that will accept cats. I found a lovely lady at the Wyndham Resorts. I called, and which I have points at, and an account. And she was like, she said, well, let me look. And it took her a few minutes, but I give it to her. She really came through. She found me and Butters a room. It's a Days Inn in Needles, California. Ain't a lot going on in Needles, but it's a funny little town. As you've seen some of the pictures, it's on Route 66 goes through it. It's historic in the fact that this was a major first stop in the California for people during the Dust Bowl. So, what else? It's also there's some rock hunting. It looks online like there are 2 or 3 pretty nice little restaurants at $56 a night. Can't beat it. So we were running a little tight for money because I couldn't get that money back for that reservation. And God takes care of me. Everything always works out. My Social Security check came early. I was real tight for money. I was going to have to eat out of the machines tonight. But instead, you can find us right here by the Colorado River and Needles at the Riverfront Cafe. So one other thing I just want to point out, if you know me, then you know I'm a huge fan of Bob's Burgers. It's kind of like SpongeBob. It's got a little bit of adult humor in there with it. And I saw this sticker on the back of on the bug. You can see where there was a couple of stickers on the back of the van when I bought it. And I didn't pay much attention to it. And then I noticed the light hit it just right. And look at that. It's the Bob's Burger family. How about that? It's kind of wearing off, but it's almost like it was meant to be, huh? Bob's Burgers. I love me some Bob's Burgers. Anyway, it's 3 o'clock. We're going to go in here. It's happy hour. We'll get me a little appetizer and drink a beer. Enjoy the river. Hopefully I'll be able to take some more video inside. See you then. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? So after this, we're going to end this video. It's a beautiful spot on the Colorado River. And tomorrow, we go back to the saloon, the Sunday Saloon, and all the drama and all that's there. But at least it's giving me money. And for something big in the fall. That Outlaw Saloon is gonna actually provide me with what I need. So we're gonna leave you here tonight in this beautiful spot, the beautiful mountains, and we're actually in California. I'm thinking about maybe going to Slab City, maybe, or the Salton Sea, or other places in California I'd like to see. I'm right here at it, and every week I have like 2 or 3 days, so I have the opportunity. And butters can hang in there. If not, we'll get motel rooms. But this is a beautiful place. And it's funny, because the rest of Needles is really, there's a lot of it that seems to be a little sketchy. But right here, wow. Good night, all. Peace and love. Take care of each other. There's a lot going on in the world. So, have a little compassion. Have a little love. Peace out. This is a funny bathroom. And this is still in the... Shaking it off, shaking it off. Shaking it here, boss. Shaking it here, boss. Do you know what movie that's from? If you do, leave a comment and tell me which movie it's from. Shaking it here, boss. Shaking it here, boss. But check this out. Funny, huh? The sign of the times. Funny. So yeah, this is definitely the end of the video. But Needles is a very funny place. You know, I have these people. Oh, look. Here you go, Bennett. Somebody's been Nerf shooting. That's hilarious. Isn't that hilarious? I think so. Anyway, Needles is a very funny place. There's like half a dozen dispensaries here. It's a very small place, and most of it looks very sketchy from riding around. I haven't ridden around much, but I have ridden around a little bit, and it looks very sketchy, some of it. This is a very beautiful place. I can see coming back here, especially for the rock canyon. There's a couple of mountains that are, I guess, famous for the agates or whatever. So I'm going to leave you with this again. So just peace out. Take care of each other. I know this is the second ending, but I just like how the colors. Check these birds out coming down through here. I just love how this looks. How about that? So believe it or not, there's half a dozen birds right there underwater. I was going to take a picture of them. Up here they come up. So it's just a beautiful area, really. I mean, up there they are. But Needles is a funny place. Nah, see, they've all gone back underwater. Oh, here they come again. You see them? I don't think so. That's funny. I guess they're feeding, huh? Anyway, we'll be back. We will come rock hunting. This is definitely the end. Going back to the run to see how Butters is. And we'll be back at work tomorrow. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So while our trip hasn't gone quite as planned, it's been beautiful. It's a beautiful life. And we've been blessed here at Needles, which looks kind of ghetto in places, to tell you the truth. But I met some incredibly nice people. From a guy here at the $6 motel who let us check in like 2 or 3 hours. I want to say 3 hours early. I mean, that's incredible. Most places don't do that. To the guy at the bar who bought me a drink. And a couple of other people. The girl, the bartender, she was really sweet. So I met some incredible people here. Some incredibly friendly people here. So that just goes to show you can't judge a book by its cover. Anyway, again, good night. Peace out. Tomorrow's another day.